Valentina Shevchenko versus Jessica I. I kind of called it. I called a second round TKO for Valentina Shevchenko. I did not think that it was going to go down like this with a vicious head kick like that. The first round was a snooze fest. Okay, it was literally Shevchenko lying in half guard and side control and pretty much doing nothing on top for the whole round. You know what I'm saying? But she came out in the second round, gave her that fucking dishing Holly Holm, Ronda Rousey head kick style fucking finish. Immediately knocks out Jessica I cold. I mean, Jessica I was out for 4 minutes. Someone in my chat said it. 4 minutes she was unconscious for. And Shevchenko walks around with the win. She might be the best female fighter of all time. In my opinion, she beat Nunes in the rematch. You know what I'm saying? She might be the best. I would love to see her at some point, maybe a bit down the line, go up and challenge Nunes again. Because I think she can get it done. She's a savage, man. She is a savage. Jesus Christ. And who's next for her? Caitlin Chukagian? No, I don't care about that at all. Caitlin Chukagian's going to get destroyed and it doesn't mean anything. Here's the problem with women's divisions. And I said this so many times before. There's the champion. There's one other woman fighter. And then there's everyone else. And they're shit. And Flyweight is the biggest case of that at the moment. There's the champion. Then there's everyone else. And that's just how it is. They just aren't as good as the men yet. They aren't as talent stacked as the men yet, you know? Give it time. They will be as evenly matched. You know what I'm saying? Give it 5 years. The women's divisions are going to be stacked. But right now, there aren't even enough women fighters to fill up this roster. The difference between 1 to 10 to unranked is just fucking ridiculous. You know, you've got girls getting signed with negative records as long as they've got big tits. You know what I'm saying? It just makes no sense. Either way, Shevchenko puts on a phenomenal performance, and next for her is Caitlin Chukagian. So, you know, that's a fight, I guess, and she's going to absolutely destroy Caitlin Chukagian. I thought that Shevchenko was going to win in the second round by TKO. I think I said second or third round, not the first. I thought she was going to get Jessica I down, and then let Jessica I be a warrior, as Mario Yamasaki says, and just pound her face in for the whole fucking round. She didn't do that. Instead, she fucking delivered a wicked knockout, and her stock just went way up. She's a badass. She's a fucking badass now. That's great stuff, though. That is good stuff. Jessica I just ain't ready, man. There's the champion at Flyweight, then there's everyone else. And that's just how it's always been in the women's divisions. The champ and everyone else. And you ain't on that level. You know what I'm saying? Bantamweight's pretty good. Okay, there's some challengers there. You know what I'm saying? There's Holly Holm, Amanda Nunes. Jermaine Durand to me probably gives Nunes some trouble. You know what I'm saying? There's some good fighters there. Really good fighters. Coming up. Aspen Ladd's on the way up. She's not as good as the others. But who knows? She might beat Jermaine Durand to me coming up soon. You know what I'm saying? The UFC needs to start taking their women's divisions way more seriously. And start picking and choosing who they're signing. I first want them to get rid of the featherweight division. There's no need for it, man. There really is no need for it. The featherweight division is literally... They have a division in the UFC just so they can put Cyborg on cards. That's all it is. There's 8 people. There's 8 females in the female featherweight division. 8. They haven't even got a full ranking sheet yet. You know what I'm saying? It's a disgrace. It really is a disgrace. Fuck's sake. Either way, they need to start being way stricter. I don't want to see no more females getting signed to the UFC after being 2-0. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep seeing it, man. I keep seeing it. Females that are 2-0 getting signed to the UFC. Treat them like the men. Let them get to 10-0. Then we'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let them make their own talent pool. You know what I'm saying? Let the best rise to the top before you sign them to the UFC and have them displayed to the rest of the world. We're supposed to be the best fight organisation in the world. You can't have no 2-0 bitch fucking throwing punches like this at each other. Like, Jessica I is a legit fighter. She's been in there for a while. And she's shit. She is a shit fighter. You know what I'm saying? Shevchenko is a real legit talent. And that's how it is in the women's divisions. It's the champion who's a legit talent. There's maybe 1 or 2 others. And then there's everyone else. And at Flyweight, it's literally just the champion and everyone else. And that's how it is. They need to start treating the women like men and having them earn their place in the UFC. In my opinion, I didn't mind that the women are in the UFC. I actually really liked it. It added some divisions, more belts, more champions on the pay-per-view cards. I don't mind that. I don't think they should have rushed to make the featherweight and flyweight division. Like, I don't understand why they did that at all. It didn't make any sense to me. You know, why are you not making the 165-pound division, but you're okay to make a female flyweight division? That makes no sense. In my opinion, they did things 5 years too early. They should have waited, let the sport get bigger in the female eye. You know what I'm saying? Let more females get into the sport, and I mean females. Let more females get into the sport and do damage and work their way to the top and start getting some good records. Look at the good records and bring them in. Don't see a girl with fucking a pretty face go 2-1 and be like, right, we're signing her to the best organisation in the world. Okay? Have a parent company, which you have. You have a child organisation in Invicta that you own. You know what I'm saying? So put that show on, have put a lot of money into it, and build a talent program that lets the best rise to the top, and then sign them. Don't let them win 2 fights in a row and that's it, they're in. You know what I'm saying? Let them win 7 or 8 straight in a row. 7-0. You're in the UFC. You're good enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of these subpar fighters getting in. But either way, yeah, Jessica, what did you think was going to happen? Jessica Rai was going to win? She's shit. And she's actually quite good compared to most of the women fighters. She's just a shit fighter. And Shevchenko just showed her what fucking fighting was. And she destroyed her. Like Shevchenko does. The bullet strike again. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. What's next for Shevchenko? Katlyn Chookagian's her next victim. Katlyn Chookagian's going to get knocked out in the first or second round. Simple as that. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Goodbye.